Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to do a girlfriend reading for another MAMAMOO member, and that is Wheein. And I believe this is the last girlfriend reading I have to do for the group, so I was like, let me do it right now before I forget and then I never finish MAMAMOO or something like that. So this reading is very straightforward. Let's jump into it and figure out what type of girlfriend will Wheein be like. So the energy that describes Wheein as a girlfriend is the swan and the lizard. With swan we have water energy, and with the lizard we have fire energy. So this tells me that she has these opposing sides that are constantly clashing, but that also makes her a very passionate lover. So the swan energy tells me that she's very good at mirroring. She's very good at reflecting back with whoever she's dating. So what I mean by this is that whoever she's dating will see themselves reflected on her. The way that she acts, the way that she treats them, they're going to see themselves in her. So it will benefit her for her to date someone that is very healed or someone that really likes themselves, because she can easily trigger whoever she's dating because of how good she is at mirroring back the energy that someone brings when they come near her energy or near her. The swan, then this mirroring tells me that she's very good at just adapting and adjusting to whoever she's dating. The swan also makes me think that she's someone that wants to date someone for the long term and for the long run. So she's not really into casual dating. That doesn't mean that she doesn't date around. That just means that when she's dating someone, she wants it to be forever. She wants to, like, you know how there's some people that are dating and they don't take the relationship serious? Well, Wheein is not that type of person. She takes it very seriously. So whoever she's dating, even though, like, what I'm saying is that she could have dated a lot of people, and even if they don't last a long time, when she was with them, she thought it was going to be for a long time. Okay, so what I mean here is she's not dating just to experience it. She's dating because she does like that person, she does want to be with them, and she was expecting it to be a long lasting relationship. So this one card just makes me think that she's a very loyal person, and she is someone that will mirror whoever she's with. So it will be better for her to be with someone that is doing well for themselves, so like that she can only mirror back good positive energy. Now the lizard vibe that we're getting, the lizard vibe, the energy that we get with the lizard is that she's very passionate. She's very, okay, hot tempered is not really the word I'm looking for, but extremely passionate, loving. There's this sense that she's very elegant and graceful, but she could also be very wild and fiery. There's the lizard makes me think that she is very good at surviving as well. So that means that she is someone that can handle a lot of pain and can handle a lot of difficulties and challenges. So she is a fighter. She doesn't back down when there's a challenge. And when it comes to relationships, she understands that people have issues and have things that they have to work through. And because of that, she understands if she's with someone that may find it hard or challenging to overcome something in their life, if it's personal or when it comes to relationships as well. So she's okay being with someone that has baggage. She's okay to be with someone that may not be at 100%. And because of that, I do feel that maybe some of her relationships didn't last too long, because she was with someone that she was like, I understand, we're all human, we have issues, we have problems. And she may have excused a lot of hardships that they were going through, and those hardships could have neglected the relationship in such a way that that's why it didn't last. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. So she's the type of girlfriend that is extremely understanding, and she will fiercely protect and take care of whoever she's with, and she's very loving and passionate as well. So she will make it very obvious that she likes whoever she likes, and whoever she's with is her partner. So she will make it very obvious to others that she's dating, or she will make it very obvious to others who it is that she's with, as a way of showing this is a person I'm taking care of, and this is a person I'm with, and this is a person I care about and love, and so on, so on, so on. Swan. Anyway, so With the simulation card in the chili, we have fire energy, we have Aries as well, and this feather. That makes me think that she is someone that wants to be with someone that mirrors her or is very similar to her. So maybe someone that has similar interests to her, the same humor as her, someone that matches her energy. She seems to be very spontaneous, easygoing, outgoing, kind, and someone that likes to socialize with others. And this chili tells me that she could also be either very sarcastic or very sharp tongued, meaning that when she says something, is very honest, blunt, and straightforward, but not everyone can handle the stuff that she has to say. Some people could find her rude or disrespectful, but that's just the type of person that she is. And there's no malice behind her comments, just pure, unfiltered honesty. Very raw energy in that sense when it comes to her communication. I'm saying that because of that Aries. And that makes me think that she wants to be with someone that can match her energy. So that doesn't mean that they have to be the same as her, but it just means that they will be okay with this fiery energy. She's exuding confidence and she is very spontaneous. So she doesn't really think about the stuff that she says. She kind of just says it, and she wants to be with someone that can handle that unfiltered energy. Next, we have Hope with a daffodil. So this is Taurus energy and this is an air car. So this tells me that communication for her is very important. She's very stubborn, but she's also very persistent. So this shows that when she's with someone, she's not going to give up on the relationship just because of small issues or because of inconveniences. She will stay with the relationship and see it until it dies off. What I mean by dying off is like there's just no hope for the relationship to get any better, or someone already overstepped one of her biggest boundaries or something along those lines. Like whatever she has zero tolerance for, if someone ever pushes those boundaries or if someone ever tries to like bypass something that she has already said, this is not okay by me, like this is not something I deal with, or this is something I not okay with, she is drops those people very quickly. So she's the type of girlfriend that is very confident, she knows who she is. So when she's dating someone, she can be very understanding, very patient, and very loving. But if they do push her buttons and they reach a point where she says no more, that person already fucked up. And I'm gonna say this, she's so understanding that she will have already communicated her boundaries, she will have already communicated what she's okay with and what she's not okay with, and she will have made it extremely obvious because she will have already told whoever she's with like the warning signs of like, you know, you're doing this and this thing and I'm not okay with that. I don't tolerate that kind of behavior, and I that's not what I value in a relationship. So either we find a middle ground or that's it. Like she says exactly what she thinks. So this hope card makes me think that she puts her best foot forward. She's very optimistic and she tries to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. And because of that, she could end up with people that are not very good for her, or she could end up with people that things don't last much with them because she prefers to give them the benefit of the doubt that things are going to get better and that they will work through that. But you know how people are. If they don't change to find this middle ground where they can both coexist as partners, then of course she's going to drop those people because then that just means they're not compatible. So yeah, that hope card makes me think that she's also a very good friend. She may have a very contagious smile or laugh, so she brings a little happiness with towards others in whatever room or whoever she's with. Like she brings a lot of happiness and hope. So I think she could attract a lot of people that want to be with her because of how positive and happy she is, right? They want that positivity and happiness as well. But I think she has enough self-respect to identify when someone's not good for her or when someone doesn't match her energy and never will. Now I say never will in the sense that they already like spent her patience and she's not gonna tolerate it anymore. The next card that we have here is Focus. This is a Sagittarius card and it's an air element. So again, she communicates in a way where she shows a lot of positivity. She sees the bigger picture. She has big ideas. She doesn't back down from a challenge. So she can be quite defiant, or she is someone that loves challenges. Now, when I mean loves challenges, I don't mean that she goes out of her way to look for projects when it comes to love. What I mean in this case is like, again, if she sees that someone is not at 100% or is having issues, she doesn't feel, I don't know, not intimidated, but she doesn't feel discouraged. She understands that people are humans, and that's why she is okay being with someone that maybe is not super confident in themselves, or maybe hasn't really figured out who they are and what they want out of life. And again, that could also be the reason why her relationships don't last long, even though for her, she is always aiming for like a long lasting relationship. But the focus card makes me think that she is someone that is very good at manifesting, and she's very good at accomplishing her goals because she doesn't give up and she moves forward constantly. And she's also so optimistic that she doesn't get discouraged when things don't work out. So she continues moving forward, and she's super laser focused on whatever her ambitions and her goals are. So she's a type of girlfriend that she will not give up on a relationship just because there's little bumps in the road, or it's just there's conflicts here and there. And also, she's a very ambitious person when it comes to her self improvement and her career as well. So she will want someone that will respect that side of her, or that will understand that she will want to continue working on her personal goals and ambitions. Now let's look at the tarot. So we have the Knight of Crystals reverse, which is the equivalent to the Knight of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy. This shows that she's someone that is slow and steady. She is a planner, but not really. So let me put it this way. She does think about what she wants, and she does plan in the sense of like what her big goals are, but she doesn't really think of the small details. And she has like this two modes. One where it's like full force ahead, let me go forward and accomplish my goals, and then the other one that is overthinking so much that she doesn't take action and she's not moving forward. So I do feel that she has a little bit of a disbalance when it comes to that. Now I'm saying that because the Knight of Crystals reverse shows that she doesn't have that energy fully developed or stable, so that energy is out of balance, meaning that the way that she moves forward, because it's a knight talks about movement and it talks about taking action. The Knight of Crystals or the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, so that shows that someone is cautious, planning, moving forward, slow and steady type of pace. But with it being reversed, it kind of shows that she's not taking action. So when it comes to romance, at the moment, maybe she doesn't have plans of dating, or she hasn't really figured out how she's going to go about that. So she has that kind of like in a standstill. But when she finds someone that matches what she's looking for, or when she has a time for love and romance, then she will push herself forward and just go for it. Like she won't hesitate at all. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. But this camel reverse tells me that she is not fully prepared for the worst case scenario because of how optimistic she is. So she doesn't even think about that. And she's also someone that doesn't really sweat the details. So she kind of just wants to explore and feel like the journey and go through with it without overthinking it too much, because if she does, then she doesn't do anything. Feels like that's the energy we're dealing with here. Now the next card we have is the Knight of Crystals reverse, which is Capricorn energy, and this is the Knight of Pentacles. So this tiger reverse makes me think that she tries to not show all of her cards when she meets someone. So she is, especially with the Seven of Feathers here, so she is someone that mirrors someone very well. So she already knows who she's dealing with when she meets them. Whoever she's dating, she will see very clearly who they are as a person, because she's going to see how her actions and her behavior changes very easily and very naturally when she's with someone. So that already gives her a hint of like who she's dealing with. So one of the best ways I can describe this as well is like if she's dealing with someone that has some sort of trigger or issue, she's going to notice that maybe she's putting her walls up, or she's becoming a bit defensive about something, and that's going to be her internal sign of what the other person is dealing with and what that means to her. Like, is she going to deal with someone that has X, Y, Z, or whatever issue they have, and then after identifying the problem, if she's okay with it, she will continue forward, but she already knows. and that's because she can feel it within her how she's already changing and adapting to this person. So when it comes to dating, she's so good at adapting that those changes she's feeling internally are a sign for her as to what she could be encountering with whoever she's dealing with in a partnership. Now, the King of Crystals reverse tells me that she's someone that is very independent and she cares for herself, takes care of herself, and on her own she's doing well. Seems like she's working on some stuff to be completely stable and self-sufficient was the word that came up. So I wonder if this is about her career, since we're talking about Pentacles energy. Like, that's something that she's still working on to reach a level of satisfaction that she's content with. So she hasn't reached her full potential. That's kind of what I'm getting at. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't have enough stability to express the type of partner that she wants and that she's going to be as well when it comes to romance. So this King of Crystals reverse tells me that she hasn't reached the best version of herself or the level of ambition that she has put for herself. But that's not because she's in a bad place, that's just because there's still work that has to be done and there's a lot of growth that she's still going through. So the King of Crystals reverse doesn't feel too negative. But if we put that next to the Seven of Feathers, we get an idea as to why this King of Pentacles or this King of Crystals is here. So the Seven of Feathers is the equivalent to the Seven of Swords. Here we have preparation and resourcefulness. So she is someone that, even if she is not prone to planning, she does think enough to not be reckless. She is cautious. She is very sneaky with, because we have the cheetah and the tiger, so that just makes me think of someone that's like creeping towards their prey and they're very sneaky. Now, if I remember correctly, tigers kind of just pounce on their prey and they're very sneaky about it. And with cheetahs, they are not necessarily super sneaky, but it's more along the lines that there's, even though they accelerate very quickly, they can't run for too long. So if I'm correct, they hunt in, maybe not in packs, but they don't really hunt alone, and they, I guess, hunt in short spurts of powerful speed. So it's something along those lines when it comes to dating, that she's someone that when she finds someone that she likes, she doesn't hesitate and she moves forward. And when she has a goal in mind, she takes whatever opportunity gets her closer to those goals. So she doesn't hesitate in those moments. But she is also someone that is patient enough to wait for those opportunities to come towards her. So she is definitely someone that, even if she's not really looking into the long term, she takes full advantage of the tools and the resources she has at her disposal. The Seven of Feathers tells me that she's also very cautious about the information that she gives out to others. So she's very selective about what she says about herself and what she says about her plans and her goals. She likes to keep those very close to her chest and just express it when it's happening. She doesn't like to give someone like a heads up of what's going on and what's happening, because she doesn't want to, like, there's this thought that if you say what you want in life, someone can try to ruin it. And I feel that she has this belief that if she says what her goals are and what her dream is, she doesn't want other people's influence or other people's opinions get in the way or distract her of what her goals are. So I do feel that she keeps her cards very close to her chest. But also, since she's someone that adapts and changes quite easily to fit whoever she's dating, she is aware that she has to put very thick walls around her to protect her from people, because she can lose herself as she's changing to balance out the person that she's dating. So I do feel that she's a type of girlfriend that can seem very appealing to people, but I do feel that she has to work very hard to make sure that she maintains herself as an individual and doesn't lose herself in relationships because of how understanding, caring, and patient, or I guess determined and stubborn she is as an individual. So I do feel that the biggest word in here is that she does find a good partner for herself. Even though she's capable of taking care of herself and finding good relationships, I do feel that she also has very big tolerance for people's, I was gonna say, indifference and mistakes. So again, she's someone that a lot of people can heal from and learn from, but I hope that it doesn't reach a level that is at the expense of her own self. So I do hope that she can help others without losing focus or without losing priority of herself. I don't think I said that right, but like what I mean here is like she prioritizes herself always, constantly. So like that she can continue helping others, but not to a point where she starts forgetting about herself and her own ambitions and goals. So yeah, I hope you guys like this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can see how mature Wheein is and that she really knows who she is and what she wants in life. And it seems like she does have a bit of experience when it comes to dating. So I do feel that even though she doesn't have much baggage that stops her from dating, she definitely has enough experience to understand where her weaknesses are and what her strengths are as well. So I do feel that that Swan card does show that she's going to be a very good partner, but it also shows that she can be very accommodating, and she's aware of that, and because of that she understands that she shouldn't give all of herself to whoever she's dating on day one. She knows that she should take care of herself, protect herself, and making sure that she doesn't jump into relationships too quickly or too easily. So because of that I'm not too worried about her. But yeah, the energy that she has with the personality that she carries, it could be quite dangerous in the sense of she could date someone that could definitely destroy her. But she has enough self-awareness that she understands where her limits are and how to push herself or how not to push herself. So, and she has good communication, so she's able to communicate to whoever she's dating what she's okay with and what she isn't okay with. And she's also very good at communicating to herself the self-awareness that she has, and also what she's living through at the moment, if it's good or bad for her. So all of those, it's like a very good balance of understanding her personality and then knowing how to work that with a relationship in a way that is healthy. So even though there's a lot of places or little things here and there that I tell myself, if she doesn't take care of this, it can really go out of hand, it seems like she has a very good idea of how to stay balanced and how to work with who she is as a person. So because of that I'm not worried. With all of that said, I hope you guys learn from this or at least find it entertaining. I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is, however that is. Thank you so much for watching. Love and healing from my part to you, and